Welcome to Elevate with TC. I was in this store today, just a second ago, and there was a lady behind me. She's like, oh, my neck, blah, 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 just going off. And I just looked, I was like, hey, you all right? She's like, yeah, my husband has been in a hospital the last couple of days, so I've been up there, and imagine trying to sleep on the couches that they have. And I was like, oh yeah, those are hard, like brick couches. They seem they're the wrong length to try to lay on. They're short and they don't work out. And I thought about that. I'm like, this lady went to the hospital to visit somebody, and she comes out of the hospital in worse shape than when she went to go visit somebody. And I was like, that's crazy. And then I just started thinking, I'm like, why do they have hospitals set up the way they do? Like, everything about a hospital is bland. From the color, the wallpaper, the food, the nurses and the doctors' uniforms. I mean, how are you supposed to really heal in that place? Hospitals should be set up like a luxury resort. You're already paying $15,000 for 4 days in there. 4 days. Now imagine if you had a $15,000 resort that you were staying in for 4 days. Do you know how good you would feel when you leave that place? And how well you would be treated while you're in there? Not saying that you're being treated bad in a hospital, but I'm just saying, like, the setup, the surroundings is nice. In a hospital room, it should be natural plants and, like, like kind of some half-sized trees, a little waterfall set up where the water's just dripping and you can hear it. Maybe some some music, maybe some earth tones, painted room. Just some nice nature stuff going on in there. Then on top of that, they should also switch up the nurse's uniform and the doctor's uniform. Give them something that would match a nice environment that you're in. So when they come to your door, it's not like the first thing you think is, oh dang, they're about to tell me some kind of news. Because think about it, when you're on a resort and you see the server come in with your martini or your tropical drink or whatever you're getting from them, you're happy to see him. Even if he don't even have nothing in his hand, that sight of what he's wearing and what he's there to do makes a smile. Oh, look, there's Ivan. There's whoever. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. There he is, He might be bringing me something later. Cool. That's a whole different outlook. And you feel better when you come back from vacation. But on top of that, I mean, they should also pay the nurses. Pay the nurses and the doctors way more money. Way more money. Because we're all energy. Have you been around somebody who doesn't want to be at work? You can just, at a store, you can walk up to a counter. If somebody doesn't want to be at work, you can automatically feel that energy. You want to get away from them. Now imagine if that nurse or that doctor doesn't want to be at work because they don't feel valued and they're taking care of you. That energy of them not wanting to be there is not going to help you get better. It's not going to help you get better. Now imagine if you worked You know, you got paid well, and you worked at a place that didn't look like a hospital. Because think about it, when you even walk in a hospital, you get off the elevator, you're instantly confused because every floor looks exactly the same. Just, you don't know where the hell you are. Every nurse desk looked the same. Every wing looks the same. You don't know what floor you're on. You always got to ask somebody until like the 5th time you go in there. Now you kind of know your way around. So instantly you get confused. That could be a sickness too, confusion. It's like, God dang. So, that's already an issue. Now, if you, because you got to think about it. You don't pay the nurses, they not happy with everything. You as a patient is going to be on that show called When Nurses Get Mad. And you know what happens then? Then on top of it, I was also thinking, they should also, as a patient, you're already in there paying thousands and thousands of dollars. Give us a second to interview which nurse we want to take care of us. How about that? Somebody we got a good vibe with. It's just like a therapist. You go and interview therapists, somebody who's supposed to help your mental health well-being, and a lot of your mental has to do with also your physical. What you think on the inside shows on the outside, presents itself on the outside. So let us interview our nurses, like, hey, Sylvia, what's your job here? She's like, I control all the meds. Is that right? Well, Sylvia, are you nice with the meds, or are you mean with the meds? Sometimes I'm mean. Okay, well, next. You know what I'm saying? Let us pick. Let us pick. You know what I'm saying? We're paying all that money. So, let me keep this short. I just thought I'd come on and talk about that because it's weird. I was just thinking, it would change the whole vibe of healing. If you're in a good environment, you do better in that environment. And just start by changing the atmosphere. The atmosphere makes a lot, does a lot. Even have like a sun painted on the wall, something that reflects happiness, joy, something. And I think people would heal a lot quicker. And also for the visitors, make them comfortable. Have a nice, each patient is paying tons of money to be in this hospital. Have like a normal size couch. So the person, when they leave the hospital, they don't need to get checked in later, just from neck problems, back problems. And also, one more thing, I thought about this. The food. Okay, say the cafeteria food is all right, like the visitor. I don't know, I haven't had it in forever. But say the cafeteria food downstairs or whatever is decent enough for the visitors. But the patient, they get the worst because they're like, we can't give them salt, we can't give them sugar because we don't want things to get inflamed or whatever the reason is. Well, think about celebrity chefs. When the celebrities are working on a movie to get in shape for whatever character they're about to play, whatever role they're about to play, they have a chef and they have a super strict diet. But I'm sure the chef is not making hospital food for the celebrity. Bring in some high quality chefs in there. You're paying $14,000, $15,000 to be in that place. Bring in make that food good. Shit. You know what I'm saying? When the food shows up, you want to be happy. You want to be looking forward to whatever they're going to bring you. You already sick. You already sick. Why would you look, oh, here they come with the applesauce or whatever. At least make some fresh ass applesauce. They can do something else. There's more that they can do. Yeah, just have a celebrity, I mean, not a celebrity chef, but just a gourmet chef in the kitchen down there. Pay him good too, so he can put some love into making whatever he's gonna make. That's how you do it, right there. And I mean, you eating some good food, and then people might be like, oh, well, people gonna just want to go to the hospital. No, you're still paying the money. People are not, you would still rather pay $14,000, if you're gonna pay $14,000 for a nice resort vacation. You're gonna do that instead of paying that to go to a hospital. You see what I'm saying? All right, well, this is supposed to be a motivational video. It's one of my first ones, but I'm gonna get back on it. I'm gonna do it right next time. All right, take care.